Here we have our initiative component, the very what was the case for 0105 to 25 0114. We can consider for the language scale. Good morning. Arrangement for the equipment for infrastructure projects for project ID number 85 of J30105 to 35 of J0114. Doctor person, Rowan Regular, Mark Member, Jonathan Ziegler, user for construction, Alberto Baldinos, and Wakil will be member, required H. Buhar, present, Ronel Sigua, present, Fox Secretary member, Fox Kilbur James, giving me to remark, Box Secretary of February, Francisco Arvelo, Joseph Maria Ronan Delegation, Denise Marie Isabel Floyd, and we have representatives of uh, contractors from HPP, Miss Regina O. Filorina, and Valen B. Mandado from 3R3M and Miss Roslyn Balasa of John Civic Construction and the Regulation. So we have 3 out of 5 members at the back with the president of Indica Orvilo, supplier, and invited participating contractors and representative. Morning, ma'am. Ma'am, good morning. So we have, and I hereby for this meeting to order. As a reminder, under Article 209, negotiated procurement is permitted in cases specifically Section 35B allows this move when there is eminent dangers to life or property when time is different due to natural or man-made calamities or other causes where immediate action is necessary to restore vital public infrastructure. The implementing rules and regulation under IRR Article 209 also prescribe the military requirement, negotiation procedures and awarding process on such cases. I now invite the implementing unit, Engineer Alberto B. Valdemoro, to present the justification for emergency procurement, the nature of the emergency, the assessment report, and supporting document for URL in the decision. Morning, everyone. Morning. To understand this meeting, the nature of the emergency, that means staying risk to life and property. Number 1. On contract ID number 25J0105. Basic education facilities fund, construction and military secondary classroom, the big discount funds. Quezon Elementary School, Uson, Masbate. Termination of payment of home. Damage roofing in trusses. Ceiling were collapsed. Shattered windows and doors. Cracks and load-bearing walls. Post electrical wirings. Causes risk. Structural failure exposure to elementary hazard. Destruction of social services. Further damage to flat against individuals. Total of 3 classrooms major damage. For contract ID number 25 FJ0146, basic education facilities fund, structure of elementary, secondary classroom under this fund, crossing elementary school, Uson, Masbate. Damage to roofing classes, ceiling were collapsed, shattered windows and doors, cracks on load-bearing walls, exposed electrical wiring, causes risk, structural failure, exposure to electrical hazards, disruption of essential services, expanded damage that with less rigid. Total of three classroom major damage. Number three, for contract ID number 25FJ0107, basic education facilities fund, construction implementary secondary classroom and equipment fund, Santos, Conag National High School, Esperanza, Masbate. Damage to roofing glasses, ceiling wall collapse, shattered windows and doors, cracks on load-bearing walls, posts, electrical wiring, water streets, structural failures, pressure clearance, scattered, destruction of social services, expanded, damage is not addressed immediately. A total of 8 classroom major damage. Or contract ng ID number 5FJ0108. Basic Education Facilities Fund, Construction Implementary Secondary Classroom, under Response Fund. Rizal Elementary School, Esperanza, Masbate. Damage to roofing in classes, ceiling were collapsed, shattered windows and doors, cracks and wood very walls, exposed electrical wiring, office streets, structural failures, exposure to elements and hazards, disruption of social services, expanded damage signal of rest immediate notes. Total of 1 classroom. Of contract ID number of 00109. Basic Education Facilities Fund. Structure Implementary Secondary Classroom and Equipment Fund. Miyaga Integrated School, Uson, Masbate. Damage to roofing in classes, ceiling were collapsed, shattered windows and doors, cracks on load-bearing walls, exposed electrical wiring, water street, structural failure, exposure to elements, electrical hazards, structural and social services. Expanded damage is not addressed immediately. Total of 9 classrooms. Major damage. Number 6, for contract ID number 25J0110, Basic Education Facilities Fund, Construction Implementary Secondary Classroom and Equipment Fund, Aliana is Marquis National High School, Esperanza, Masbate. Damage to roofing in trusses, ceiling were collapsed, shattered windows and doors, cracks and load-bearing wall, exposed electrical wiring, water streets, structural failures, exposure to elements, electrical hazards, disruption of social service, expanded damage that addressed immediately. A total of 18 classrooms, major damage. Number 7, for contract ID number 25501111, Basic Education Facilities Fund, Construction Implementary Secondary Classrooms under Fitness Funds Fund. Guadalupe Elementary School, Esperanza, Masbate. Damage to roofing in classes, ceiling were collapsed, shattered windows and doors, cracks on load-bearing walls, exposed electrical wiring, water streets, structural failure, exposure to elements and electrical hazards, destruction of social services, expanded damage of address. A total of 1 classroom. Number 8, for contract ID number 25FJ0112, Basic Education Facilities Fund, Construction Implementary Secondary Classroom and Equipment Funds Fund. Villa Integrated School, Esperanza, Masbate. Damage to roofing in classes, ceiling were collapsed, shattered windows and doors, cracks and load-bearing walls, exposed electrical wiring, water streets, structural failures, exposure to elements and hazards, destruction of social services, funded damage not addressed immediately. A total of 6 classrooms, major damage. Number 9. For contract ID number 25FJ0113, basic education facilities fund, construction and elementary to very classroom and activities plans fund. Prudencio Martinez Elementary School, Esperanza Masbate. Damage of rotting in glasses, ceiling were collapsed, shattered windows and doors, cracks and non-very walls, posts, electrical wirings, faucets, trees, structural failures, motion elements, technical hazards, destruction of essential services, funded damage. A total of 4 classrooms major damage. Number 10. For contract ID number 25FJ0114, basic education facilities fund, construction of elementaries, total classroom and activities funds fund. Florencio Elementary School, Esperanza Masbate. Damage or rooting in classes, ceiling were collapsed, shattered windows and doors, cracks or load-bearing walls, exposed electrical wiring, office risks, structural failures, motion elements, technical hazards, destruction of essential services, sudden damage in health and death immediately. Total of 4 classrooms, major, no. Total of 5 classrooms, major damage. Justification for immediate education care. Delaying requires under completion of required reading process would prolong risk to life and property. The school must resume operations for next school term. Repairs are vital to ensure minimal disruption of traditional education services and allowing continued use, current condition focus on acceptable hazard to students personnel. Thank you, everybody. The community acknowledged that the digital works can divide fairly balance exposed to the school's learner, staff, and community, that the use of personal funds is appropriate for this organ restoration. The bank confirms that it has received and evaluated the required document for emergency negotiated procurement and there are able to behind, including emergency requests from the implementing unit, the damage assessment, the generic evaluation report, the scope of work, technical division, and cost estimate, evidence of evaluation to our fund. Under section 35, that's 2 of the IRR, certain unitary requirements may be relaxed in emergency procurement. For instance, expired permits or unauthorized omnibus or statement may be accepted as basis for award, subject to submission post award, but prior to payment. Next, I asked the technical working groups or engineering team to present the technical scope of work, the relevant petition, and the approved budget for the contract. Technical working group, please present the details.
Good morning. For number 25 FA 0105, the ABT is 2,594,029 pesos and 85 centavos. Total duration 75 calendar day. Description of scope of work repair of e-platform. For contract item number 25 FA 0106, ABC is 2,546,158 pesos and centavos. Contract duration 82 calendar days. Repair of 3 classrooms. For contract item number 25 and facing 107, ABC is 15,233,830 pesos and 85 centavos. Contract duration is 225 calendar days. Repair of 8 classrooms. For contract ID number 25 at 108. EPP is 924,378 pesos and 11 centavos. Repair of 1 classroom. 45 calendar day. For contract ID number 25 and 109. EBC is 15,320,398 pesos and 1 centavo. Contract duration is 175 calendar days. Repair of 9 trucks. For contract ID number 25 MJK 110, EBC is 7,775,124 pesos and 38 centavos. Contract duration is 187 calendar days. Scope of work, repair of 18 trucks. For contract ID number 25 FGK 111, ABC is 643,122 pesos and 11 centavos. 45 calendar days, repair of 1 For contract ID number 25 FGK 112, ABC is 4,140,298 pesos and 51 centavos. Contract duration is 100 calendar days. Repair of 6 classrooms. For contract ID number 25 FGC 113, EBT is 3,309,452 pesos and 73 centavos. 100 calendar days, repair of 4 classrooms. For contract ID number 25 FGC 114, EBC is 7,450,854 pesos and 46 centavos. Contract duration is 175 calendar days, repair of 5 classrooms.
May needs para
For
Providad requires the review.
this is the repair of school buildings includes emergency or structural repair of roof and trusses, repair, replacement of damaged walls, windows and doors, electrical rewiring, restoration of classrooms, sanitary facilities to save usable language.
Thank you. Planning review and consideration. We adapt a scope specification as the basis for our negotiation. Now we proceed to identification and identification of contractors. The map has identified and invited contractors. First is PV construction and supply. Second is Johnson construction and supply. And then the construction and supply corporation. With legal, technical, and financial capability to undertake the river works, is where prescribed to ensure they can mobilize on the short notice as required in an emergency case. For our contract ID number 25J0105, project title, Basic Division of Facilities Fund, BEFF, construction of elementary and secondary classrooms, under response fund. Uson, elementary school, Uson, Masbate. Contractor, Representative, Ms. Regent Pelorina. Thank you, ma'am, for participating in today's proceeding. Please confirm that you understand the urgency and that you are ready to mobilize resources once the notice to proceed is issued.
Yeah.
To start, we will discuss your decision plan. Contractor, please present how soon you can deploy manpower, equipment, material, given the emergency nature, this procurement. Please, Regent, please details your work program, including the construction repair technology, milestones, and estimated duration.
J105, provision of field office for the engineer, project for or signing board, occupation of safety and health, station of the station, global structures and construction, frames, floors, sanitary law, opening window, semi, unfashioned works, finishing hardware, reflective station, cleaning works, for masonry, painting works for painting works for skin, prevented metal fields, fabricated metal accessories, fabricated metal moving accessories, structural steel for traffic, structural steel for coordinates, metal structural accessories for bolts and rods, metal structural accessories for steel plates, metal structural accessories for stud rods, structural accessories for cross bracing, metal structural accessories for third pattern, with pattern and weaving, wires and wiring devices, panel board with main and branch breakers, lighting fixtures. Oh,
Thank you, Ms. Regent. Now we move to the financial negotiation. Our budget for the contract is 2,554,029 pesos and 85 centavos. We expect your offer to be economically advantageous, reasonable, and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Ms. Regine, please present your financial proposals.
Our bid amount for this project, 25FJ0105, is 2,588,826 pesos and 19 centavos.
Offer bid of HTV construction and supply is 2,589,800 pesos and 19 centavos, with a minus of 0.20%, which is advantageous to the government. The committee will evaluate your offer against the ABC and determine if it is acceptable considering both costs and capability. We'll proceed to the next contract ID number 25K0106.
And if
Pero we evaluate first the legal documents and then should be good enough.
permit for HDB construction and supply, certificate of business registration, planning certificate is valid until July 14, 2026. DPI certificate expiration date is February 9, 2028. Mayor's permit expiration date is December 31, 2025. Tax clearance expiration date is May 8, 2026. Audited financial statement expiration date is December 11, 2025. Mayor will request the home number to examine the updated or received supply. And it's usually is 1,320,488,846 pesos and 40 centavos, which is about 18.
So in FCC, HTV construction and supply is 1,220,480,000. 842 pesos and 48 centavos. It is about the negotiation. I will tell that for compliance, so you will have standard, your goals, and I tell you one way of include is required. Is include the safety protocol, quality control standard, reporting requirements that is still required. Correct. Now we proceed to the next contract ID number 2503-0106. Our invited contractors is HDP Construction with a representative of Ms. Regine Filorina. Second person. Thank you, Ms. Filorina, for participating in today's proceeding. Please confirm that you have written the LVC and that you are ready to mobilize resources once the notice to proceed is issued. To start, we will discuss your organization plan. Please present how soon you can deploy manpower, equipment, and materials given the emergency nature of this procurement. Please details your work program, including the construction required methodology and estimated duration. Ms. Pilarina, please present your work program under contract ID number 2023-0106.
Our offer for this project management J0166. Provision of field office for the engineer, administrative field work, occupational safety and health, organization, removal of structures of construction, fascia board, frames, doors, cells windows, steel window, finishing hardware, standing, reflective insulation, painting boards for hazard, painting boards for wood, painting boards for steel, created metal sheets, covering that metal will be accessible. Structural steel for trusted, structural steel for furnace, metal structure accessories, bolts, metal structure accessories, steel plates, metal structure accessories, sub-rods, metal structure accessories, cross bracing, metal structure accessories, turn buckle, wires and wire devices, lighting fixtures.
Thank you. Rigid. We will go on the outside the permits and clearances were already evaluated by the technical bureau. Now we move financial negotiation. The provided for the contract is 2,546,116 pesos and 66 centavos. We expect your offer to be economically advantageous, reasonable, and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Please, Regine, please present your financial proposal for this project.
I will be the one for this project and when J016. 2,540,000. 777 pesos and 95 cents.
5,677. Offered rate of extreme construction and supply is 2,540,000 and 576. With a variance of 0.22% advantageous to the government. The committee will evaluate your offer against the EDC and determine if it is acceptable considering both cost and capability. Before we conclude the negotiation, I reiterate that for compliance with the BEFF standard, your approach and are equal to 9. Procurement law is required to include the safety protocols, quality control standards, reporting requirements, submission and required documents, permits, fund, after award, but before payment. Contractors relevant for your company will comply with all of these requirements. With the negotiation concluded at all essential points, clarify the action prefer a resolution recommending the award to the contractor whose proposal is most advantageous, responsive, and capable to perform the emergency repair under the stated terms. We will forward this resolution to the head of procuring entity for approval so the contract can be awarded without delay and notice of award can be issued. Thank you, Ms. Regine Florida. Now we proceed to the next contract. Contract ID number 25J0107. Project title is External Facilities Fund, Construction of Elementary and Secondary Classroom under Point Response Fund. Santos, Conag, National High School, Esperanza, Masbate. With an ABC of 15,133,830 pesos and 85 cents. Our enlightened contractor in Jan CD Construction and Supply. Ms. Roslyn, thank you for participating in this proceeding. Please confirm that you understand the urgency and that you are ready to mobilize resources once the notice of bid is issued. To start, we will discuss your mobilization plan. Ms. Regine, please present our materials. Director of Procurement, please detail your work program and structure, methodology, milestone, and estimating direction. One article for we have to start,
107, provision of the notice for the engineer, mental basis, the abilities for the engineer, study report, time board, application of the same impact, mobilization, and the mobilization of the charter. Under this purpose, due to the structure, the structure establishment, almost like the development from roadways, structures, condition. Embankment from barrels to no sound private gates. Structural concrete reinforcing steel formers and post work in their entire community. Third, horizontal sewage mineral with crown road that is including the important silver and MM, sewage mineral very including the important silver and planes, tracks, wheels, head transoms and monuments, flash doors, panel, wood panels, also window glass, steel window, which high share carpentry, human windows. Cement floor finish, with floor primary arts, cement plaster finish, ceiling, 4.5 metal thin fiber cement board, reflected insulation, building works, masonry, concrete, painting works, wood, painting works, steel. Painted metal sheet about 0.127 mm thick, 25 block span, covered with the metal with accessory, which 26 or the 500 mm reach and keep posts. Covering in the metal with accessories, which 26 for 500 meter and calcium structural steel, process structural thin burnings, metal structure accessories, bolts and glass, metal structure accessories, plates, metal structure accessories, sunrise, metal structure accessories, crossbreeds, metal structure accessories, string line, storm drainage, and non-spam, touch basin, and their finishing and understanding works, and then last is for electrical, including processing fittings, wires, and wiring devices, panel board, and main and brush cleaners, piping. That's why.
No, Mr. Green. Gawin mo raw ng itingalawang mo. Please evaluate the merits and clearance of the city factory. Then see me.
Three different reference applies and difficult. Field justification, platinum number each. So this is the valid at the hour 7, EPI certificate violation rate August 24 and 27, Mayor's permit expiration date December 31, 2025. Tax clearance expiration date May 26, 2026. Audit financial statement filed on March 21, 2025. Pickup license violation date May 24, 2026. For NFTs, NFT is 391,965,728 pesos and 70 centavos. Okay.
Thank you, PWG. Now we move to the financial position, the provided for the contract. 3,233,830 pesos and 85 centavos. We expect your over to be economically advantageous, reasonable, and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Please, Roslyn, please present your financial proposal.
For the corporate for the project is 15,198,673 pesos and 77 centavos. 15,198,673 pesos and 77
And 77.
centavos.
Overbid of Jet Civil Construction and Supply is 15,198,600. source at 77 with a variance of 0.23%, which is advantageous to the government. The committee will evaluate the offer against the EC and determine if it is acceptable considering both costs and the family. Now we move to contract ID number 25MT0108. Private title, Israel Facilities Fund, BEFF, Construction of Elementary and Secondary Classroom under Youth Response Fund, Rizal Elementary School, Esperanza, Masbate. Please, Roslyn, to start, we will discuss the acquisition plan. Please present how soon you can employ manpower, equipment, and materials, given the emergency nature of this document. Please detail your work program, including the construction, requirement methodology, milestone, and estimating duration. I number Please present.
Our uh, our order for this, our department will be filed 30108 bills. Provision of field office for the engineer rental basis, rental to units from engineer, project bid work or time work, additional safety and health, organization and the organization under general requirements. Under earthwork, the removal of structures and construction, jumps, I break jump seal heads, transoms and modules, doors, wood panel, and jumps in windows, shirts, finishing hardwork, particularly in the primary work, the men after finish sealing 6 mm of primary tile with reflective insulation, painting works, masonry, concrete, painting works, wood, painting works, steel, repainted metal sheets about 0.427 advantage young type from start. Fabricated metal with fabric each 26, 0.551 mm reach in vehicles. Fabricated metal roofing accessories each 26, 0.551 mm landing, structural steel brackets, structural steel frames, metal structural accessories, both and rods. Metal structural accessories, plate, metal structural accessories, rods, metal structural accessories, cross bracing, metal structural accessories, third metal leveling, and third finishing and other civil works. Plus, it's for electrical wires and wiring devices, standard board with main and brush breakers, and vacuum instrumental.
Thank you, Ms. Roslyn. Says the permits and clearances of the contractors were already given by DPWH. Now we move to the financial institution. Budget for the contract is 924,328 pesos and 11 centavos. We expect your offer to be legally advantageous, for example, reasonable and efficient. Considering the emergency nature, Ms. Roslyn, please present your financial proposal.
For the project is 921,831 pesos in gold.
I have read what can determine payments. Offered fee if we are feeding construction and supply is 921,831 pesos only. With a variance of 128% should be submitted to the government. The committee will evaluate your offer against the ABC and determine if it is acceptable considering both costs and the public. Before we conclude the negotiations, I reiterate that all compliance with the standard your approach and are equal to 9. Procurement law is required. This includes the safety protocol, quality control standard, reporting requirements, submission of required documents. Contractors will confirm your company will comply with all of these requirements. Instead of contract. With the negotiation concluded and constitutional points clarified, The bank shall prepare a resolution recommending the award to the contractor whose proposal is most advantageous, expensive, and capable to perform the emergency repair under the stated tariff. They will forward this resolution to the head of authority entity for approval so the contract can be awarded without delay and notice of award can be issued. Thank you, Mr. Roslin. Now we proceed to the next contract. Contract ID number 25K0119. One entitled Basic Division of Facilities Fund, BEFF Construction of Elementary and Secondary Classroom under Quick Response Fund. Riyaga Integrated School, Uson, Masbate. Our entitled conductor is 3R5M Construction and Supplies with a representative of Ms. Valen Manubano. Thank you, ma'am, for participating for this proceeding. Please confirm that you understand the urgency and that you are ready to mobilize resources once the notice to proceed is issued. To start, we will discuss your mobilization plan. Ms. Valen, please present how soon you can deploy manpower, equipment, and materials given the emergency nature of this procurement. Please detail your work program, including the construction repair methodology, milestone, and estimated duration.
Reconciliation of agriculture technologies. Of this travel. Provision of your turning we have planning before and work on each of the games of program and I will play on the environment of the like forces to the farmers and those workers. Time by the political CHD very CHD language there in the for conceal. Frames, doors, there's new doors, there was one vaccine doors, loading doors, hardware, carbon, and more, diamond rubber, technology. And that's what we want to reflect, like in this way, job, this type of things. Painting works, formats of the body, wood, and steel. The painted metal machines, fabricated metal machines, separately, structural steel for present and burdens, metal structure, triggering for walls, steel blades, several, cross breaking, prepare battle, storm drainage, and downspout, planning for touch beams, for units, basket, and beams. While avoiding devices, panel board, with main and branch breakers widening to reduce fire conditions.
Thank you, Ms. Valen. Now we will follow the legal working group. Please enumerate the purpose and penalties of 3R program construction and supply.
For 3RPF Construction and Supply Corporation, Certificate of Purchase Registration Platinum Membership. The certificate is valid until June 22, 2026. That certificate registration date, May 14, 2024. Mayor's permit expiration date, December 31, 2025. Tax clearance expiration date, June 4, 2026. Audited financial statement filed on March 3, 2025. Pickup license expiration date, January 8, 2026. For NFCC is 29,923,738 pesos and 4 centavos. But it's
Thank you, PWD. The FCC is above the LBC. Now we move to the financial negotiation. The budget for the contract is 15,320,396 pesos and 1 we expect your offer to be economically and continuous reasonable and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Ms. Valen, represent your financial proposal.
Party offers private giving after the 6,000.
253, 70,000. Offered bid of 3 million construction and supply corporation in 15,206,253 pesos and 17 dollars with a variance of 0.22%, which is advantageous to the government. The committee will evaluate your offer as the ABC and determine if it is acceptable considering both goals and the family. Now it goes to the number 6 contract 2550-0110. Target title, Municipal Additional Facility Fund, BEFF, construction of elementary and secondary classroom under Response Fund, and generalized by bill and Esperanza Masbate. Santos representative of 3R 3M Construction and Supply Corporation, Ms. Valen Mandado. Thank you for participating in this proceeding. Please confirm that you understand the urgency and that you are ready to mobilize resources once the permit to proceed is issued. To start, we will discuss your mobilization plan. Ms. Valen, please present your how soon you can deploy manpower, equipment, and materials, given the emergency nature of this procurement. Please detail your program, including the construction requirement methodology, milestone, and estimated duration.
It's currently scheduled for project phase 110. We have run duration of 107 calendar days. We will also discuss the participation on this strategy. Activities for the individual provision of the results for the unit having to work for the patient has been kept out for the patient population for the charge. Removal of stem field to start from special word. Relaxation ratio between the earths for harmony more than the payment never received immediate matter will be operating structure field or data that burning seven number of February for both to provide field progress and not count of centers for not achieving.
So, thank you, Ms. Valen. Since the permits and clearances of the contractors were already evaluated by the legal critical working groups, I will move to the financial negotiation. The provided for the contract is 7,775,124 pesos and 38 centavos. We expect your offer to be economically advantageous, reasonable, and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Ms. Valen, please present your financial proposal.
Early offer for this project is 7,759,691. It's advanced.
Survey 91. Open bid of trade construction and supply is 7,759,691 pesos and 66 centavos. With a variance of 20.20%, which is advantageous to the government. The committee will evaluate your offer against the ABC and determine if it is acceptable considering both cost and job. Now we proceed to the next contract. Contract ID number 0111. Basic educational facilities fund, construction of elementary and secondary classroom under the request fund, 115 entire school Esperanza Masbate. It's time for a discussion of mobilization plan. Ms. Valen, please present also human deployment power statement and material. Given the emergency nature of procurement, please detail your work program, including the instruction before methodology, milestone, and estimating duration.
Our proposal for the traveling IG and bank one for with a private duration of about 500 days. In the working staffs, the parties will change. Permission of the notice for the engineer, planning the board, many work, features, and exhaustion, initiation, bringing hard work, doing work, painting work for master training, quality of four, works and learning class and applying the change for first.
Since the permit advance shall be referred regarding were already evaluated by the technical working group. I will move to the financial negotiation. The approval for the contract is 643,122 pesos and 11 centavos. We expect the offer to be economically advantageous, reasonable, and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Ms. Valen, please present your financial proposal for this project.
Our bid offer for this project is 141,000. 608 pesos and 75 minutes.
608 or 75. Open bid, 300 construction and supply, 641,608 pesos at 35 centavos, with a variance of 0.24% to fees and contributes to the government. The committee will evaluate your offer against the ABC and determine if it is acceptable considering both costs and capability. Now we proceed to the next contract ID number 25MJ0112. This individual facilities fund, the BEFF, instruction of military and secondary lesson, and the unit to expand fund, India, and the grade school, Esperanza Masbate. We start with a discussion of the decision plan. This Valen for this present council human employee manpower equipment and material even the emergency natures of this procurement. Please detail your work program including the construction, prepared methodology, milestone, and estimating duration.
For best project, 0111. The project duration of the manager also means that the purchase shop is from provision of the shop is privilege. That makes me more time for the now shop is start from shop door there will be to hardware rather than the individual doors. And last certification, the from the door for my trying quality working skill. We can manage this completely better and for the transfer during the balancing burdens from the families provided by skill weights, sunrise, good reading, and background, work and writing devices, family work, lighting, with students.
States, the permits and clearances of 3R Premier Construction and Supply were already evaluated by the technical working groups. Now we move to the financial negotiation. Approval for the contract is 4,140,298 pesos at 51 centavos. We expect your offer to be economically advantageous, reasonable, and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Ms. Palet, please present your financial proposal.
RD for February revenue for Quezon, 131,632. 607 balance of the for
Over the supply is 4,131,633 pesos and 62 centavos. The variance of 1%, which is advantageous to the government. The committee will evaluate the offer and the ABC and determine if it is suitable considering both costs and capability. Now we proceed to the next contract. Contract ID number 25MG0113. Using the Division of the Business Fund, BEFF, Construction Elementary and Secondary Classroom, under the Business Funds Fund. Mauricio Martinez Elementary School, Esperanza, Masbate. Our invited contractors is 3R again, Construction and Supply Corporation, with a representative of Ms. Valen Mandar. Start, we will discuss your mobilization plan. Please present also human employment power equipment and materials given the emergency natures of procurement. Please detail your work program, including the construction labor methodology, milestone, and estimated duration.
RD from itself in order funded very big, the value duration of the activities. And then also step the harvest from to private emissions to see around spreading the rather than work fine for the completion mass into from definition global market structures and structural chains for many minerals which require carbon during the work sign investors image even with active expansion of the future for not to be long with for instance, to make you mental shift, other detail mental modification, which for our aiming ground experience, and then proper scheduling for a walk, craft, evenly, and create impact. Rather than writing the Bible, one for the meet, translated, like,
Please, the permits and clearances of the 3R Virgin Construction and Supply Corporation were already evaluated by the technical group. Now we move to the financial negotiation. The approval for the contract is 3,309,452 pesos at 73 centavos. We expect your offer to be economically advantageous, reasonable, and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Ms. Valen, please present your financial proposal.
in order to this project has 3,102,231 and sales hours per week.
300,031. 461. Overfeed of the premium supplement supply is 3,302,231 pesos at the one centavos, with a variance of 1.2%, which is advantageous to the government. The committee will evaluate your offer against the ABC and determine if it is acceptable during both costs and capabilities. Now we proceed to the next and last contract, ID number 25H0114. Visit International Facilities Fund, BEFF, Construction of Elementary and Secondary Classroom under which to funds fund. Provincial Elementary School, Esperanza, Masbate. Our invited contractor is KR Trading Construction and Supply Corporation with a representative of Ms. Valen Mandado. Thank you for participating in this proceeding. We start with a discussion of the decision plan. Please present Council Human Employment Power Equipment and Materials given the equipment natures of procurement. Please students your work program, including the construction record methodology, milestone, and estimating storage load.
It will separate the learning that like it. Watch out. FD01 shortly. I would really want to practice and friend kind of marriages and like also express our participation. Permission of the office for the engineer, but driving the work or saying work, something with the public towards the shopping with the like 12 further inside from for examination. Development of road way to the background, investment from the on communication, transfer of importance here, forwards and closer. When horizontal stage, we land on bearing, hands, doors, medicine windows, crash of the right, that's what I do it. It's all good. We see the right from me, like the to one more of the work and still never keep them. From the given method, when we have to go to structure field for birds and buses, and have to especially for your lives, summarize, not being still being very manual, firm drainage and outside, planning work, flush basin, limits and planting price going in like this. Another more between the track first segment.
Please the permits and clearances of the 3R trigger which after that supply for operation were already evaluated by the Italian people. Now we need to the financial negotiation. The budget for the contract is 7,150,854 pesos at 46 centavos. We expect your offer to be economically advantageous, reasonable, and efficient, considering the emergency nature. Ms. Valen, please present your financial proposal.
We offer 30 projects in 7 years, 433,000, 130 pesos and 48 centavos.
23111 113 114. That's it. Over which they are being held for suction and supply corporation is 7,231,113 pesos and 48 centavos with a variance of which is advantageous to the government. The committee will evaluate the offer and determine if it is acceptable considering both cost and probability. Before we conclude the negotiations and evaluate practical compliance with the English standard, you are removed and P1209 measurement is special. This includes the welcome rules, qualification standard, reporting requirements, submission of required documents. Contractor, do you confirm you comply with your company will comply with all of these requirements? With the negotiation concluded and all essential points clarified, the council prepare a resolution recommending the award to contractor was proposal is most advantageous, responsive, and capable to the perform emergency required and under the given term. We will forward this resolution to the head of procuring entity for approval so the contract can be awarded without billing and notice of award can be issued. Thank you, Ms. Valen Mandado. Although this procurement is conducted at your emergency circumstances, we as the BEFF affirm our commitment to transparency, accountability, and adherence to the principles set forth with OUNI. Efficiency, proportionality, and value of value. Additional instruction, Kuya Oliver?
Bale yung mga ano lang, mga banks, after bukas, mag-award na kami yung currently secure banks. Protection sa
Bigay instruction from the qualification from PWD. On the members of the one. Thank you, all members, technical working groups, PWD, implementing office and our invited contractors. Thank you for your participation. With that, I declare this negotiated procurement meeting adjourned. Thank you. All right, I do.